I want to also join you in thanking the team that has led the ministry during this period, starting with Ambassador Amina Mohammed, who did a sterling job all the way through to steering us through to WTO, the many other things that we did together, to Ambassador Monica Juma, to our current Minister Rachel Omamo, the PS and his colleagues who have done a sterling job. And to say that I am indeed also very proud of the fact that I think the standing of our nation is much higher, more respected, more appreciated, and more consulted than it was 9 years ago as a result of the work that we have done together. Asanteni sana. Yeah? As a result of the various engagements that we have had, we have seen an increase in the interest in investment in our country. And not just from traditional partners, but from new partners who are coming on board and seeing Kenya as a major entry point. And I want to encourage you to continue that way. We have seen countries that are non-traditional recipients of our exports, talking about avocados and what we have done opening up the Chinese market, and pushing our exports from a paltry 2 odd billion to 15 billion. And I'm very confident in this year that will almost double to 30 billion and moving forward. These are non-traditional markets that are offering opportunities to our farmers. We have seen an increase in South Korea, about increase in uptake of our coffee. Non-traditional market. Let us continue with this endeavor. Let us continue to push for new opportunities for our people and their businesses. I wish to express my deep appreciation, Asante Sana, for the award and to commend the Gender is My Gender campaign for this noble initiative, which is indeed an inspiration towards our efforts of fulfilling our promise of advancing gender equity and equality, empowerment of our women and girls, and a cohesive, inclusive society, both here in Kenya and on our African continent. Asante sana. Thank you. We lost 2 years where I do believe we could have done a lot, but unfortunately as a result of the global situation with COVID and so on and so forth, we did lose 2 years. So mine really is just to encourage you to pick up from where we have left off, to continue with the good works, to continue to positively project the image of our country, to continue to take advantage, especially of this new Africa free trade arrangement that we have, to promote greater intra-Africa trade, but also for those of you who are in other capitals outside of the continent, to continue to make Kenya the gateway, the entry point into this 1 billion person market. And I do believe that has the potential of creating not only many millions of jobs for our people, but also truly, really enhancing and pushing us to be a truly middle-income country in a very short space of time. Let me, on behalf of the Republic of Kenya, and indeed on my own behalf, to say how deeply honored we are to receive this year's Africa Gender Award, and this in recognition of the significant strides that we have made in advancing gender equity and the empowerment of our women and girls. And I wish to thank the Gender is My Agenda campaign for recognizing the Republic of Kenya and our leadership towards translating the African Union's solemn declaration on gender equality into action by making it a reality for the lives of women, men, girls, and boys. Indeed, as this award is achieved through multi-sectoral support, I also want to recognize and congratulate our other two award recipients, the Kenya Private Sector Alliance, hongera sana, pongezi, the Center for Rights Education and Awareness, there we go, congratulations. And I also wish to commend the Gender is My Agenda campaign for the remarkable work that you continue to undertake, keeping the African Union's solemn declaration alive by monitoring its implementation, thereby ensuring credibility and reliability of the performance of a country. At the end of the day, we all work for the same. We work for our country, we work for our people. Wherever we are, whatever the position, our ultimate goal is the image of our country, the well-being and prosperity of our people. That is what we serve, and I am truly grateful for having had the opportunity to lead you in that endeavor for the last 9 or so years. It has been a great pleasure meeting many of you in different stations as we have continued to foster and to promote Kenya's not just image, but our trade relations, our political engagements with various countries and organizations, but also, most importantly for me, our people-to-people contact, because at the end of the day, that is where lasting partnerships are formed. As we encourage more people-to-people engagement, people feel confidence, people feel the ability to trust one another, people feel the kind of bond that comes from working together at the very lowest of levels.
Our hearts are full of nostalgia because we have had such a great run over the last 10 years under the leadership of His Excellency President Kenyatta. We came from a place of exclusion, a place of essential contact, to a place of affirmation, to a place of inclusion. We came from the periphery to the center because we were led in exemplary style by His Excellency President Kenyatta. Through President Kenyatta's leadership, we have had a journey of transformation, a journey of repositioning of Kenya's foreign policy and of Kenya's stature in the world today. And I think it is important that they be historical accounting, because if you do not account, others will tell your story differently. If you do not narrate the facts, others will distort the facts. Our hearts are full of nostalgia because we have had such a great run over the last 10 years under the leadership of His Excellency President Kenyatta. We came from a place of exclusion, a place of essential contact, to a place of affirmation, to a place of inclusion. We came from the periphery to the center because we were led in exemplary style by His Excellency President Kenyatta. Through President Kenyatta's leadership, we have had a journey of transformation, a journey of repositioning of Kenya's foreign policy and of Kenya's stature in the world today. And I think it is important that they be historical accounting, Because if you do not account, others will tell your story differently. If you do not narrate the facts, others will distort the facts.
We are very pleased Kenya has been selected as a recipient for this award. This is after careful evaluation of the country's report on the implementation of the commitment of the Solemn Declaration of Gender Equality in Africa. I thank Gender is My Agenda campaign network and the selection team for a job very well done. Your Excellency, getting this far is attributed to a strong political leadership and support of His Excellency the President Uhuru Kenyatta. And your leadership, Your Excellency, and guidance, gender equality and equity occupies a very central position in your government's national development agenda.
It's certainly, Mr. President, to recognize your visionary leadership and your foresight, deployed not only in Kenya, but in our continent. While others are engaged, and we need to recognize that other leaders are engaged in changing the constitution, here in Kenya, you are demonstrating that democracy and good governance are fundamental values for peace, security, and stability. As a young leader, Mr. President, you did not spare any effort to champion the cause of our youth, of our young people, to be the democratic dividend that will lead Kenya into a future of prosperity and development, not just for Kenya, but for Africa as a whole and the global world, as the champion for youth.
Hi, love.
Yes, darling.
Let me guess. Coffee?
Yeah.
Oh yes, it's halfway down the line for the year 2022, and here at Optivin, we're giving you an opportunity to stay warm this season. Buy a plot of land at Celebration Gardens, Kitengela. Celebration Gardens comes with Marram roads, trees along the internal roads, and will have water and electricity amongst other features. For every 699k that you place as deposit or installment towards any of Optivin's plot of land, we gift you a brand new coffee maker to make you feel warm. Changamkia ploti na Optivin. Call us on 0790 300 300.